Oh, hello. Today we shall be taking a look at my graphic novel haul. There'll also be some comic books mixed in there with them. So, without further ado, shall we begin? To start off, our first one is from DC Black Label, Superman Year 1. I have not read this yet, so I don't know what to expect. All the ones that I've bought I have not read yet, because I just picked them up yesterday, which I want to say was July 6th. So anyway, this is the cover. This is the back. Superman Year 1. You can't have justice without truth. Has a $7.99 cover price. So if we scroll through it, I guess you could say, flip through it, that's a better word. So the artwork looks like. So that is Superman Year 1. So the next one is Batman Damned, number 3, also from DC Black Label. So if we flip it over, that's what the back looks like. The end is here, as Constantine over there. Has a $6.99 cover price. That's what it's about, if anybody wants to read. I know that the first one's very hard to come by now, but I do know it's coming out in a full collection set, which I want to say is in September, but I'm not sure yet, so don't quote me on that. I know this is this might be the alternative cover. I'm not sure which one is the alternative, but this is the only one they had left at my comic book store. So, let's flip through it. I like the artwork. The artwork is by the same guy that wrote Joker and Lex Luthor, if you've ever read those. But this is very mature. I mean, the first one showed something, which, if you followed the story, you know what they showed. So, that's Batman Damned, book 3 from DC Black Label. So the next one here is also from DC, Jack Kirby 100th Celebration Collection. This was only, I think, $2.99 or whatever, so I wanted to get it. Pretty cool. Got the new logo. That's what the spine looks like. DC Comics. And then on the back, that's what it says, Long Live the King. And then that's what it's about. Tells you what they throw into it. Has a normal $19.99 cover price, but I got it for a lot cheaper. Some quotes, people like praising it. So without further ado, shall we dive into it? So that is that Jack Kirby 100th Celebration Collection. So after that, we've moved on to the Valiant covers, or Valiant line. We've got Bloodshot. Decided to pick this up. It was only $7.99. Got it on sale. Because of the movie coming out, I wanted to know a bit more about the character. Bloodshot reigns supreme as one of the best characters ever created. Ain't it cool news? So that's what the spine looks like. Volume 1. Some quotes. Some covers. That's what it's about, if anybody wants to know. It collects issues 1 through 8, and it normally has a $24.99 cover price. So if we open it up, this is what we're greeted with. Oh, it's actual paper. It's not like the new material that they were using for comic books. Sorry, had a brain fart. So the next thing that I got is Deceased issue 3 of 6. This is not the alternate cover, because they were all sold out at my comic book store of the alternate cover. It has a $3.99 cover price, and I do like the art on this one as well. It is quite cool. This was the only actual comic that I picked up, if you don't count the DC Black labels. But if you do, great. If you don't, great. The back is Johnny Quest. And then if we flip through it, this is the art. And I like how DC is starting to go back to like newspaper feel for their comics. It's quite cool. Swamp Thing, I've been watching that. It's a good show. I just did a tour on the DC universe. If you're interested what it looks like, or if you're thinking about getting it but you're contemplating, I'll link the video in the description. If you watched that, thanks. If you didn't, well, thanks anyway. And that's Long Live the Batman, celebrating 80 years. Here's some more artwork. This has been a really, SpongeBob, this has been a really fun run so far, though, but I have heard it is canon, so it is going to have implications within the greater DC universe. So, the next thing that we have is... So, the next one now, moving on to our Marvel titles, is Nova Origin. This I got for $5.99. This is from the Marvel Now title. That's what the spine looks like. And then this is what the back looks like. The New Human Rocket returns. That's what it's about, if anybody's curious. It collects Nova from 2013, 1 through 5, and material from Marvel Now .1, number 1. Usually has a $24.99 cover price, but for only $5.99, not a bad price at all. Hardcover. If we open it up, we're greeted with some art. So if we flip through it, this is what some of the art looks like. So after that, after Nova, the next thing that we've got is Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 10. Aha. I got 2 volumes of Ultimate Spider-Man in hardcover because I haven't seen these a lot. I don't know if they're hard to come by, but they are for me in the part that I live in. So, for only $9.99 each, I grabbed both of them. That's what the spine looks like. And then this is what the back looks like. As you can tell, still has the cover price on it. I have to put it on. The Explosive Return of the Green Goblin. And that's what it's about, if anybody is curious. And it collects Ultimate Spider-Man 112 through 122, written by Bendis. So if we flip through it, this is what we see. That's what we see. Yeah, Green Goblin versus Hobgoblin. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 10. And then going out of order, like normally. Next one is Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 8. This one is a tad bit thicker than Volume 10. So that's what the cover looks like. Spider-Man and Silver Sable, I believe it is. I don't know, I haven't read this run that much, so I don't know. But what I have read of it, I liked a lot. That's what the spine looks like. Then the back, also $9.99. Mercenaries, and mutants, monsters, and mobsters. That's what it's about, if anybody is curious. Let me get the glare out. There we go. And it collects Ultimate Spider-Man 86 through 96 and Annual 1 and 2. Normal cover price of $29.99, so that's more than half off. Cannot complain about that. So, as I go flying up, this is what some of the art looks like. It looks like Vulture. Vulture. Ultimate Spider-Man. So that was my complete haul for this week. I got some good things, and I didn't spend that much money on all this stuff, so I'm very happy about that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe, so I know to keep making more of these. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching again, and perhaps there'll be a face reveal coming soon. I don't know.